Okay, so yeah. This is hilarious. Gonna try and save these somehow. Don't know how. I don't know why I'm not doing fiberglass on this, but whatever. Rattle can boys are looking great. I got a new bike. Happy Saturday. All right, so I got a shipment of wheels in the other day, and I just have these as just spares on the 240 for now, kind of for test fitting purposes, and I can't really afford the baller setup that I want, but I think I have a vision for now, so I'm kind of stoked. But anyways, I picked these up, and I went to the store and grabbed some of this Meguiar's ceramic wax liquid. I'm sure it's not as good as like the stuff you can buy, but it's only like 10 bucks, so I figured why not try it, and I think we all are very well aware of how dirty white wheels get. I took these works that I got from CK and ended up just spray painting them white, which was fucking stupid. But, so I'm just gonna kind of do like a really ghetto refinishing on them. So, if you guys are aware with like 3-piece and dished wheels, they have like, instead of your usual rubber valve stem cap, it comes with these little like 90-degree ones. So there's different lengths depending on your lip size or the way you have the face set in the barrel. But these are just your pretty standard like inch or two. They have been spray painted what looks like 5 different times. So I took them out and I'm gonna refinish them, and also sometimes they leak from right here inside of the barrel. They'll leak out. I took off the little rubber grommets that sit inside of there, and I should have taken a video before because they looked like freaking like sea barnacles were on them. So rinse those out. I'm gonna go to, dude, I just spray painted. I didn't do any prep work, and I just wanted white and white because I think it would look goofy if there weren't. Oh, and then I got some tires from China that were like 40 bucks a piece, but apparently they're pretty good steers, so I don't believe it, but 40 bucks a tire, I couldn't be mad. But this is what I'm gonna run on the 17s for now. So yeah, it already looks way better just being sanded, so once I do some once I do some paint thinner on it, it'll look a lot better. I just love that T-Man last night was working on like 56 pairs of really baller Cerberuses, and I'm stuck here with some bootlegs. I had a lot of stuff I really wanted to do to this car, but Russ and MJ actually called me yesterday, and that some guy named Dylan is setting up a track day at RPM. So gonna put all my time and effort in the S13. Guess what though, I'm probably gonna end up driving the Skyline at the event either way. But still, picked up that battery for the Skyline, but I'm gonna steal it so I can start the 240 today. I got boba. It's super late in the day, but Kyle was able to weld that aluminum bung on to the intercooler piping for the idle air control valve. So I'm gonna go pick that up from Ryan. He's like, dude, I'm gonna be at the shop all day tomorrow. But I have hope that I can drive this thing home in the next 2 days. And I have a ton of stuff to do before that next private drift day. So the private drift day is less than 2 weeks out. But if I can have everything planned like I want, I think that the car will be exactly where I want it. And I think Jesse's coming back to town for it, so we'll see. We're back at the shop. T-Man finally built 86 different Cerberuses, put some tires on them. Got they look meaty in this camera, but the stretch is really, really nice with these Kendas. He's still striving for a Kenda sponsor world, so bang his line. What are you doing, T-Man?
Bleeding this here hydro.
Nice. So when you bleed a hydro and you bleed your normal brakes, do you have to pump 2 different things at once, if that makes sense?
So I've got a separate hydro now, so it's completely separate.
And before you were running just like a single caliper with it just to the hydro, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the benefit of that? And I'm not even joking, just for the vlog, I don't even know.
I mean, the big benefit is with these cars is not a lot of structure behind the master cylinder
Yeah.
up front. So if you do the hydro and then you get on the brakes, you flex that. You also don't have a lot of control over your foot brake while the hydro's pulled. In tandem, if you need to grab hydro, but
and slow that front end.
Someone,
yeah.
Then you can slow up the front end.
Wild. Okay. Duh, that makes sense. Yeah. Damn, you're tiny in this.
Even if I wanted to drive it, I can't.
No. But I think he has chrome wheels on both sides now, and I think that's the look. It looks sick.
Theoretically widen the rear. Because they're the exact. They're all going to be 18 by 11 plus 0.
On the fronts too?
Well, the fronts are plus 6.
Okay.
Plus 6.
Damn. Apparently everyone hung out here yesterday and I didn't get an invite. So I'm here now and it's just me and T-Man. So here is the pipe that Kyle did the thing on. Dude, it really smells like someone did a burnout in here, but I don't know if anyone did. Basically, we were gonna run no idle air control valve, and I've talked about it a little bit, but this bung right here, this guy, needs to go to the intercooler. So that's where this comes in. So I'm gonna put this in and hope that I marked the right spot, and hope that the hose that I brought off of the intake of the SR when it was in Travis's car was proper. But I'm kind of having a hard time thinking about how I'm gonna thread this through now that the bung's there, so the pipe can't go through that tiny little hole. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and tuck a little bit of the wiring that I did on those fans, because it's a little bit of a rat's nest. Yeah, wow, okay, so that just slipped right in there, awesome. Tucked in those wires right there. That's terribly sketchy, but it's fine. They aren't moving around and stuff, and it's a little messy in there for how I like it, but it's gonna do. I apologize for the really bad lighting, but yeah, that was what was plugging it up before. So I'm gonna take the hose clamps off of that. I guess hose right there. Just had to clean it out because it was kind of dirty from whatever I had it on before. Got the couplers all tightened up. All right, so threw the front end back on. Quentin is now here with snacks and a new car I'll show you in a sec. But literally just zip tied the front bumper on for now. The fitment is not very good, and I'm not worried about that right now. This is just gonna be what it looks like for the final trek home. But I did get this side to fit pretty well. These stock fender braces do wonders. If you don't have them, your fenders will kind of flop around, so I'm kind of worried that that driver's side one is gonna do that on the way home. So yeah, Quentin, it hasn't changed much since you saw it last, I don't think.
I don't think so, no.
But a lot of little stuff for people that are just watching this, I guess. Fans are wired, gauges are wired, wires tucked. So in theory, I think that this car is gonna run a lot better because now it has an idle air control valve hooked up to it. It's not just kind of sucking in nothing. So what I'm gonna do is kind of start the car and hope that I can kind of check some parameters to see what the air-fuel ratio is, if it's hitting boost. I don't know, we're just gonna get it to idle and we're gonna see if it even, you know, blows up or not. All right, it didn't fall on its face this time.
Do you have oil pressure?
I don't know. Yeah, I do. 135, so yeah, that's a little over the top. This is my injector duty cycle. Let's see, so 2.6 is pretty average. Do what?
You need it there?
I think it's got 750s in it, but
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
have 550s.
this is my temp. 19, it's pretty chill. We're gonna put the fan on just in case. So it actually changed the idle once we turned the fan on. So cool. Still super, super high. Idle. LOL. That's hilarious. So it ran, and me, T-Man, and Quentin have no fucking clue what we're doing, but we think that it's in the parameters of being healthy. We think it has a lot to do with it being E85, that it corroded the, what'd you say, the
Injectors maybe? Because it's
Yeah.
been sitting for 2 years.
Yeah, so we're thinking that, you know, that could have done something. The car's never had E85 in the system, so who knows what's going through it. It could still be kicking some 93 in there. But I'm gonna start it again because before, when I'd turn it off and try and start it, it'd be so flooded from that idle air control valve being confused that it wouldn't start. So we're gonna see if it starts this time. Oh, hell yes, dude. Cool. All right, so 14.9, and then it'll keep building up. Yeah, now it's at 15. It just keeps going up. I look up and T-Man's like, cut it, and I thought there was gonna be a rod sitting on the ground, but it was just the coupler on there was loose. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. All right, so a coolant line blew off under the turbo. Not a huge deal. It was a little scary at first, but it is what it is. So every single day I get a little bit closer to this. I don't have a ton of time just because the shop timer's weird and all this and that. And let me insert all the boys thinking, and you're in Lincoln all the time. True. So anyways, gonna come back tomorrow and maybe a little bit better time and try and figure this out. Either way, the car is completely turnkey. The AFRs need to be a little bit, I guess, They keep leaning out, they go rich, they're not very good, so I might send the tune back to RS Enthalpy. Pretty sure he can retune it for like 150 bucks. So, I don't know. I kinda wanna go Niztune, I kinda wanna go Mega Squirt and do something that's completely standalone would be awesome, but I don't know if I have the funds for that right now. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back soon, hopefully tomorrow with another video. Well, not tomorrow to you guys, but I'll be here tomorrow working on it again and have another video out to you guys soon. So thank you so much for watching. I love that you guys get to watch me spiral and not know what I'm doing at all and watching me and all the homeboys work on this stuff. So thanks again, guys.